good in the end, good in the end. Inscribed like stone and faded by the rain. Give up what you love, give up what you love before it does you in. Sending my love from the other side of the apocalypse. And I just about snapped, don't look back. Every lover's got a little dagger in the head. Love from the other side of the apocalypse. And I just about snapped, don't look back. Every lover's got a little dagger in the head. My love, sending my love. No matter what they tell you, the future's up for grabs or no. No matter what they sell you, is there a word for bad miracle? Nobody said the road was endless. Nobody said the climb was friendless. But could we please pretend this won't end? It was an uphill battle, but they didn't know, we were gonna use the roads as a ramp to take off. We could cry a lot, don't stop dancing, don't dare stop. We'll cry later or cry now, you know it's heartbreak. We could dance our tears away, emancipate ourselves. We'll cry later or cry now, but baby, heartbreak feels so We said we'd never grow up. It's open season on Blue Moods. Light from a screen of messages unsaid. It was an uphill battle, but they didn't know, we were gonna use the roads as a ramp to take off. We could cry a lot, don't stop dancing, don't dare stop. We'll cry later or cry now, you know it's heartbreak. We could dance our tears away, emancipate ourselves. We'll cry later or cry now, but baby, heartbreak feels so It was an uphill battle, but they didn't know, we were gonna use the roads as a ramp to take off. And we could cry a lot, don't stop dancing, don't dare stop. We'll cry later or cry now, you know it's heartbreak. We could dance our tears away, emancipate ourselves. We'll cry later or cry now, but baby, heartbreak feels good. 6 a.m. Mulholland Drive, moonlight sonata, and I. First movement, you and I, and a screw-top bottle of wine. Heaven spooled on the floor. I feel so a star is born. Kiss my cheek, baby, please. Would you read my eulogy? I will never ask you for anything except a dream sweet of me. I will never ask you for anything except a dream sweet of me. Tell me when the party ends, will you still love who I am? I am scar-crossed lovers forever. I'm checking myself out forever. I'm saving this all for later. Scar-crossed lovers forever. Here we are, untouched forever. I'm saving this all for later. They don't know how much they'll miss, at least until you're gone like this. Talking to the mirror, say save your breath. Half your life you've been hooked on death. Twice the dreams, but half the love. Be careful what you bottle up. The chemistry is a mess, it seems. For me, I'm still a sunbeam, and I will never ask you for anything except a dream sweet of me. I will never ask you for anything except a dream sweet of me. Tell me when the party ends, will you still love who I am? I am star-crossed lovers forever. I'm checking myself out forever. I'm saving this all for later. Star-crossed lovers forever. Here we are, untouched forever. I'm saving this all for later. I closed my eyes inside of your darkness and found your glow. Shake things up, shake things up, shake things up, shake things up, and see what comes down, 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 down. Star-crossed lovers forever. I'm checking myself out forever. I'm saving this all for later. Star-crossed lovers forever. Here we are, untouched forever. I'm saving this all for later. Star-crossed lovers forever. I'm checking myself out forever. I'm saving this all for later. Star-crossed lovers forever. Here we are, untouched forever. I'm saving this all for later. Yeah. 6 a.m. Mulholland Drive, moonlight sonata, and I. I got this doom and gloom in my mind. Yeah, I got this doom
Parents got divorced when I was 5 years old. And I saw my father about 3 times a year after that. And when he found out that he had cancer, he decided to bring me here. And he gives me this big pink seashell. And he says to me, son, the answers are all inside of there. And I'm all, what? But then I realized that the shell's empty. There's no point to any of this. It's all just a random lottery of meaningless tragedy and a series of near escapes. So I take pleasure in the detail. You know, a quarter pounder with cheese. Those are good. The sky about 10 minutes before it starts to rain. The moment where your laughter becomes a cackle. And I sit back and I ride my own mill.
Not sure you should take a chance. I like playing dumb, letting you figure me out. But I was faded in my own defense. So drop a bomb on all the things we dreamed about. They didn't know my name. I know I keep my feelings so tucked away. Just another day spent hoping we don't fall apart. So drop a bomb on all the things we dreamed about. Twist the knife again, twist the knife again. I'm just trying to keep it together, but it gets a little harder when it never gets better. I'm trying to keep it together, to keep it together, keep it together. Smash all the guitars till we see all the stars. Oh, got to throw this year away. We got this year away like a bad luck show.
An alligator prince with crocodile tears, too many to count. Permanent head cold dreams, awash in your love, falling in and out. Time is luck, and I wish ours overlapped more, or for longer. Orange leaves, but we're the ones falling off trees. The first time I took the mask off, just had another one on underneath. I'm just melted wax on a birthday cake. Another year fades away, charcoal crushed, pixie fever, angel dust. Stuck in a wasteland we covered in glitter and broadcast just for a little serotonin. Self-sabotage at best, under your spell. But you know what they say, if you want a job done right, you gotta do it yourself. This palace was crystal, but the world was a cruel joke. What is there between us, if not a little annihilation?
I'm pretty sure as far as humans go, I am a the winter moon, dreaming of spring now. Burning myself down, burning myself down, burning. I feel like something that's been stretched out over and over again. It's in a creased and I'm about to break. Down the middle, spin me right down the middle, right down the middle, yeah. The stars are the same as ever, but I don't have the guts to keep it together. Stuck in the permafrost, stuck in the permafrost. Life is just a game, maybe. I'm stuck in a lonely loop, my baby. So much for Stardust. We thought we had it all, but 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 we had it all. So much for Stardust. We thought we had it all, but 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 we had it all. I need the sound of crowds, or I can't fall asleep at night. I can't take my thoughts and I can't take my thoughts and I am awake. Another year of possibilities left unwrapped, like it's the day right after Christmas passed, and I'm pretty positive my pain isn't cool enough. Pain isn't cool enough. Like a sledgehammer to a disco ball, rushing on my low, 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 low. Ache it till you make it, ache it till you make it. I think I've been going through it, and I've been putting your name to it. So much for Stardust. We thought we had it all, but 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 we had it all. So much for Stardust. We thought we had it all, but 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 we had it all. In another life, you were my babe. In another life, you were the sunshine of my lifetime. What would you trade the pain for? I'm not sure. In another life, you were my babe. In another life, you were the sunshine of my lifetime. What would you trade the pain for? I'm not sure.